Hello guys and welcome back to the Parc Femme channel with Coco and
Charlie.
the other two are not here right now because we're in a different country than them two right now.
Yeah.
It's just a different story, a long story. But we thought we'll give you guys some content for, the next couple of weeks up until we're in Le Mans. I think all the content backed up comes to. So today we are doing a motorsport edition of Say It or Shot It. We will in fact be shotting water.
Yeah.
The water is flavored with coconut and passion fruit because we felt like being bougie with our water.
Why not?
And yeah, the basis is Say It or Shot It. If you don't know, Shelley has five.
Yeah.
Five questions. I have 5 questions. We're going to go back and forth asking each of these questions. We can either answer the question, or if we don't want to answer the question, we shot it. Obviously, all questions are motorsporting based, and every single person that has read both of our questions is like,
"Ooh, that's difficult." Yeah, they were like, "You're so harsh to each other." Like,
that's because we know each other are going to be harsh.
Yeah,
so
obviously.
I'm going to let Shelley go first.
Yeah.
Because mine have like a weird mix of like what's difficult and what's not.
Weird mix as well.
369 got one. Tell the man not to waste my time. The man he jokes, so you gotta get loose with the honey in the coat. By the way, guys, the reason I'm wearing a coat is not because I'm a freak. We are sat outside in the Netherlands in early May. Oh, Stefano sent a photo.
First, Say It or Shot It from my side. Lewis's 8th title or George's first win?
Lewis doesn't have an 8th title yet. George already has his first win.
Yeah, but when I wrote it, he didn't. So let's pretend. Did he? No, because I wrote this a long time ago.
Oh.
So let's pretend he still hasn't got his first win.
Lewis's 8th title, George's first
win.
Oh, let's see. Anyone that doesn't know me is like, oh, this is so easy. But like,
well, I don't know what I would choose. I'm very honest.
Like, I'm a ride or die Lewis Hamilton fan. Have been since 2007. But he was always second to Jenson Button, and then he was my number one until George came to the sport. Yeah, and George came my number one because we're from the same area, so support local.
Yeah, and obviously, like George being in Williams for that long, fighting so hard, coming into a team that is doing then super shit.
Because I cried quite hysterically when George won the race, so I'm trying to think how I would react to Lewis's 8th.
Imagine he got that 8 in Abu Dhabi. It was the other way around. But you have to choose one or shut it.
See, I don't know how much more difficult these questions are going to get.
Oh my god. No, I'm not going to tell you. Maybe this is the most difficult one. Maybe it's the easiest one.
I'll take a shot because I physically can't decide.
I
can't decide between my boys. Okay? Like Lewis's, like the thing is though, is that like it's a case of like Lewis's 8th time championship, like 8th world championship, is going to be like so, especially after Abu Dhabi, it's going to be so nice to witness and everything, and like he's worked so hard for it, and like I have so much love in the world for Lewis Hamilton, and I think he is incredible, but I feel the same about George. Like George has worked so hard.
I was gonna say, yes, Simon Williams and stuff like that. Massive respect for
both of them have just worked excessively hard for it.
100%.
So
yeah. All right. Well, there goes the first shot. You're in for one if you do the next 5. Nice shots.
Have you closed it down yet?
Yeah, I did.
Yes. Oh, these are cute little Budapest shot glasses, courtesy of Yodi.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. No, I don't have a shot yet. All right.
Would you never watch WEC again? The World Endurance Championship, everyone doesn't know. Would you never watch WEC again if it meant Ferrari would win championships in Formula 1?
Ferrari as a team.
Yes.
And championships as in multiple.
Yes. Ferrari win multiple championships in Formula 1, but you can never watch WEC again. Ever.
Fucking love WEC. No, I wouldn't give WEC up for that. No. Because obviously, I'm a big Ferrari fan and I want them to win a championship more than anything.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm realizing more and more that the racing is so important to me And being at WEC, like Portimao and Spa, but also like watching WEC for a long time now, I'm enjoying it so much because it's like actual racing instead of.
It's been so good.
Yeah, it's been really good. So I would never give that up because I think that brings me more excitement.
Yeah.
Than, however, Ferrari wins it, than them winning a championship. So
yeah,
I would not give WEC up for that.
Yeah.
No. Listen closely, because it's kind of a long one.
Okay.
Jenson Button comes back to F1. But Max Verstappen will win every season he races in. Like Jenson races.
He's doing every season that
Jenson races in, Max will win
the championship.
Yes.
But like Jenson's back in F1.
Or Jenson Button comes back to F1, but Mercedes will never win a race the season he races. So you get Jenson Button back anyways.
Yeah.
You either have to deal with Max winning every championship.
Yeah.
Or Mercedes never winning a race again.
That's basically the same thing.
At this point, yes.
But
Jenson Button comes back, so
Jenson Button comes back. What team's Jenson Button in?
Whatever. Let's not.
Like if Jenson Button's in the Mercedes and the Mercedes aren't winning.
Let's say he is like detached from that, so he's not in Mercedes.
Okay. Does he at least win races when Max is winning championships?
Yeah, he could be winning races.
How long is Jenson Button staying in Formula One?
I don't know. Could be 2 years, could be 5 years.
Max is currently a 2-time world champion.
But you would have Jenson Button back.
Yeah, I feel like I'd take the Max Verstappen World Championships. Because, like, the thing is, though, is that, like, I do think Max Verstappen's a great driver.
Yeah.
And I do feel for the bloke in the fact that he does have 2 illegitimate races. Like championships.
Yeah, weird championships.
Because, obviously, the first one, there are some people that believe he was cheated.
Yeah.
Like, Lewis was cheated out of the championship. I agree Lewis was cheated out of the championship, but I think it has nothing to do with Max Verstappen.
Obviously not. It doesn't take away the fact
and I do think Max Verstappen did deserve the world championship that year. They both put up an incredible fight for it, and they both deserved the championship.
100%.
I just don't agree with the way Max won it. So, and it's always going to be deemed illegitimate because of the circumstances.
Yeah.
And obviously, last year's championship, he won completely on merit. He stormed away the championship easily.
Yeah.
After Ferrari had that. But obviously then when the cost cap became a thing, and obviously they mentioned that Red Bull had broken the cost cap, it also then deemed it was legitimate. So it's kind of like
there's always like been controversy around his championships.
Yeah, because then I would still want Lewis to be winning races. Like I'd have Jenson in, and I'd be happy Jenson's in, but I'd be miserable because Lewis and George aren't winning.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like, and obviously, for all I know, Jenson could be in a Williams, and he's not winning races. So I just have to watch my 3 all-time favourite drivers
never
miserable.
win anything. Yeah, okay.
Well, I could just deal with Max winning.
No, I think that's fair.
So if we're going with retired drivers here.
Okay.
Would you have Sebastian race at Ferrari for a championship if it meant that Charles Leclerc could never race in Formula One again?
Oh, never race in Formula One again.
So Charles Leclerc out for good, never wins another race in F1, never gets to win a world championship, but Seb gets to race at Ferrari for a championship.
I'll take Seb any day for me.
He might not even win the championship.
I know. As much as I love Charles, Seb will always be my number one, and especially Seb in the Ferrari. It is, and it will always be the favorite thing of my life. So, even though we didn't win the championships in like 70 and 80, I had so much fun watching those seasons.
Especially Baku 2017.
You don't have to mention Baku 2017. But yeah, I will take anything to have that excitement back, especially Seb in Ferrari. Mercedes EQ will return to FE, but you have to watch all the NASCAR races. Or Mercedes EQ will return to FE, but Porsche will leave WEC.
What are we discussing here is Porsche leaving WEC? As in like
forever.
Every single Porsche ran car?
Yep.
So like I have to say goodbye to the Iron Dames. Yes. I have to say goodbye to my number 6. I have to say goodbye to Jota.
All Porsches are out for good.
Fuck. Well,
ever.
looks like I'm fucking watching NASCAR then. At least Jensen Buttons there.
If you know Alice, this is a big statement. Alice saying she'll watch NASCAR. I'm gonna crop that down and use that.
That's right. I love motorsport, right? And I don't want anyone to make it come across that like, oh, just an F1 go. Because I'm like, I don't want to watch NASCAR. I watch F1. I watch F2. I watch F3. I watch Fremek and Frecker and F4. I watch GB3. I watch GB4. I watch Formula E. I watch WEC. I watch IMSA. I watch ELMS.
MotoGP.
I watch MotoGP. I'm starting to watch a bit of Moto2 and a bit of Moto3. I put my foot down. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot about this. I watch IndyCar. Okay, I put my foot down when it comes to NASCAR. There is something about NASCAR. I physically can't even. Jensen Button is my all-time favorite driver ever, and I cannot even sit through a NASCAR race to watch him. I can't do it.
But unless Mercedes EQ will return to
Yeah,
F1.
no, I would do. And do we keep the same lineup?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you.
You have the same lineup.
Sorry, Nick, you've lost your F1 seat because I need you back.
You're back in F1.
You know what? Because you haven't shot yet, we'll go with this one. Would you rather have Sebastian Vettel's Malaysia win to never exist, or all 4 of his championships to never exist?
That's not fair. No, I'm shutting up right away. There's no fucking way. Because that Malaysia win is so deep in my heart. So yeah, as partial as that like Malaysian Grand Prix is to me, I could never like take away 4 championships of Sebastian.
Yeah. If you ask Celeste, this is the thing: is that people always go, "What's Celeste's like favorite ever race?" Or like, you know, "What's Celeste's favorite ever Seb win?" Whatever. And I'm like, "How do you not know this?" And people are like, "Why should I know this?" And I'm like, "It's literally the Malaysia win."
Yeah. His first Ferrari win, I literally have it tattooed. It's the MA.
Yeah, because it says Massey on her arm.
Don't look on my burn. That's not what you think it is. It's a burn. I burned myself in the oven. But yeah, Malaysia is just my favorite all time. I'll never give anything up for that. This is so mean. Okay.
No.
Lewis will retire, or George will never win a title.
Does Lewis at least get his age before he retires?
No, he retires now.
Right now.
Yeah, right now. Or George will never win a title. He come close, but he'll never win it. I said this is mean. I know this is actually mean.
I can't pick between my boys.
No.
I can't. I keep spilling the water, the magic water from the vehicle. It's my 3rd shot, and it's. Well, to be fair, it's not even 11 p.m.
Well, I mean, you can always shot water, can you?
Yeah.
Oopsie. Here's babe. To Lewis and George.
Porsche win the World Endurance Porsche win the World Endurance Championship title for the next 5 seasons.
5.
Yep. Or Ferrari are uncompetitive in WEC for the next 5 seasons.
That's unfair.
So either Porsche win or Ferrari uncompetitive for 5 years.
What
and we
is
get
your...
to go to every single race, and you get to watch me.
Wait, what's your
So happy.
definition of uncompetitive?
At least 1 car DNFs every race. You rarely make it to a podium, maybe 1 podium a season, and that's purely because
but
everyone
we can
else
still
DNF'd.
win the championship.
No.
Or that, okay. Because we were uncompetitive last year, but we still won the championship. Okay.
Nowhere even near close to winning the championship.
That's difficult. Because, you know, I would say, obviously I love to watch Ferrari be competitive, but I've been to Ferrari years with Seb where he was competitive and he just didn't get it, and I know how much it hurts to just miss out on it. But then at the same time, I don't know if I want to go through 5 years of Ferrari being uncompetitive, because that's basically what we're in now since like 2020, which is also just really messed up. So I'm gonna take a shot of the magic water.
Magic water.
I honestly would not know what hurts more. Like, I've been through the boat in F1, Now I love WEC more than I love F1 at the moment, so I do not. That's even gonna be worse.
I personally, for me, I'd go for Porsche winning for 5 years consecutively.
Yeah, no, personally, I would go for Ferrari winning 5 years consecutively. That was not the question.
That might happen if Toyota just disappeared.
Right, to Ferrari winning back-to-back championships in WEC, because we can do that.
Oh, good night, Jimmy.
Alright, you ready for your last one?
No.
Okay. Well, no,
not mentally, not emotionally, not physically.
Okay.
Yep.
Would you take free paddock passes to
Yes.
every F1 race, but you have to wear full outfit of Ferrari merch every single time?
Which paddock are we going to?
All races, all paddocks, F1.
All F1 paddocks?
All F1 paddocks.
Right.
So you basically get a season paddock pass.
Yeah. Am I fully decked out in Ferrari as in, like, do I have a specific driver, or are we just going Ferrari?
Just Ferrari. But it's like a t-shirt, any jacket you wear, any shoes, any trousers, everything is Ferrari.
Okay. Wait, what was
and
the,
it stands out.
Option?
It's not like a little emblem. It like stands out.
What's the option?
Would you take the paddock passes?
Fuck yeah. I'm literally, so as we're filming this right now, it's the 4th of May.
May the force be with you.
So on Saturday the 6th, I'm actually pledging my allegiance to King Charles Percival Mark, whatever the fuck his name is, Leclerc. So that's basically doing the same thing.
Okay, yeah, no, fair.
Before anyone gets it wrong, I'm not pledging any allegiance to anyone. That's not a baby. Last one.
Oh god, okay.
Sebastian Vettel comes back to Formula One.
Yes.
But at the expense of who? Lewis Hamilton or Charles Leclerc?
That's actually unfair. Oh no. Is it just for one season and they can get back?
No,
or
they're never coming
retire?
back.
Okay.
They're completely gone.
The thing is, I don't think I could watch Sebastian without Lewis, and it hurts right now to see Lewis without Sebastian. But also, I don't want Charles to go.
Yeah, it'd be Seb and Carlos in the Ferrari together.
No, that is so mean. Because I love Charles, and especially Seb and Charles, but like Lewis and Seb, like inseparable. Like I said, it really hurts to see Lewis alone on the grid, and I feel like he's more alone than ever with everything that's going on, like outside of F1, like political and stuff like that. So I hate not having Seb next to Lewis, and I think it would be as worse if it's Seb without Lewis. But Seb and Charles were like my favorite driver lineup ever. Yeah, there is no way we're showing that one. Cheers to Seb and Charles and Seb and Lewis.
So if...
Yeah. Alright.
I feel like I won that.
Oh, it's not about winning or losing. No.
I'm overly competitive, I won.
Well, you like shots and you got the lead, so I think that's a loss for you.
Do we do like a celebratory shot?
No, are you fucking mental?
Yes.
Okay.
You're asking...
This was your idea.
You're asking a Mercedes fan who has just lost her team last season, watched her driver get cheated out of a championship by fake rules, watched her driver go to a team expecting him to start winning championships and is fucking mid-pack and get slated across the internet. No reason whatsoever. My driver finally get into F1 in a shitbox seat, and how everyone hates him. I fucking love Meet the Freeze, and I will stand on that ground forever. And my team in WEC, I had to watch them lose a podium at the weekend.
Yeah,
after I thought it wasn't even possible. And then got my hopes up. I was like, yeah, finally! No, lost it. Final lap.
Well, if you're going down any roads that Ferrari is taking, I'm at year 16 now, so...
It's okay.
Good luck with that.
I remember her being like, when Sebastian retired, she was like, I hate this, like, what do I meant to do? And I was like, yeah, babes, this was me a few years back with
Jensen. Yeah, we were going to the same ship.
She was like, does it get better? I was like, no.
She literally said there was no,
it doesn't get better. So, the Jensen ban.
Sebastian Vettel.
Cheers.
Cheers. We hope you enjoyed that. Let us know in the comments if you did. If you have any, like, say it or shut it, let's say, but if you have any of these questions for us, drop them, and we might make a part 2
Yeah.
get your questions in and stuff like that. So if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. Give the video a like, please.
Yeah.
If you liked it.
If you had any of these stereotype shots come up and you were like, "That's such an easy answer," let us know what you would have said.
Think. Yeah, play along.
Obviously, we target these at each other.
Yeah, they're very personal, obviously.
So we want to know how you did, like how you would have reacted and answered.
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah. Make sure you go check out. I'm pretty sure this is going to go up after the Portsmouth vlog.
Yeah,
which is obviously very late coming, but the drama between that is just another level. Make sure you go check out the Portsmouth vlog. It would have been last week's. Make sure you keep an eye, drop a little subscribe so you get notified, and click the notification bell so you get notified when the Spa vlog goes up next week.
Exactly.
And there'll be another little video coming up, and then we'll be in Le Mans.
Yes, Le Mans next up. So.
We do also have a podcast. There is 2 others that are part of the podcast, Naomi and Katie. They're just not here at the moment. So you can go check that out on YouTube, Spotify, Google, and Apple podcasts. Yes. Yeah. Nice. Where we just talk all things motorsport that we cover. Literally everything but NASCAR.
Yeah, I try to sometimes put some NASCAR in, but I guess,
I have a firm foot, and it stops at NASCAR. Any of the motorsport you want, not NASCAR, but not NASCAR. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We will see you guys soon.
Bella ciao.
Bella ciao.
Ciao ciao.
Bella ciao. Bella ciao. Bella ciao. Ciao ciao.